On July 9, 2025, Washington, D.C. got hit with some unexpected space news. In a late-evening announcement, President Donald Trump appointed Sean Duffy, the current Secretary of Transportation, as the interim administrator for NASA. This move puts Duffy, a former congressman and transportation chief, at the head of America's space agency, at least for now, while the White House looks for a permanent leader. The shakeup comes just weeks after Jared Isaacman, the billionaire entrepreneur and commercial astronaut, suddenly withdrew from consideration for the role. President Trump had nominated Isaacman back in the spring, but pulled the plug after concerns were raised about Isaacman's close ties to SpaceX and Elon Musk. With Musk falling out of political favor with the Trump administration, that nomination didn't last long. Announcing his decision on Truth Social, President Trump praised Duffy's efforts at the Department of Transportation, from modernizing air traffic control to rebuilding roads and bridges. He will be a fantastic leader of the ever more important space agency, Trump declared, while also hinting that Duffy's run may be temporary. Duffy responded with his trademark energy, posting, "Honored to accept this mission. Time to take over space. Let's launch," complete with rocket and flag emojis. But Duffy's new chapter at NASA begins at a complicated moment. The agency is under the gun to land astronauts back on the moon by the middle of 2027, as part of the Artemis program. There's also the enormous pressure to ramp up preparations for a future manned Mars mission. The catch? The White House's latest budget proposal calls for rolling NASA's funding and staff back to levels not seen since the early 1960s. So Duffy will have to juggle big ambitions with fewer resources. He replaces acting administrator Janet Petro, who had been steering the agency since Isaacman stepped aside. As of now, there's no word from NASA, the Department of Transportation, or the White House on how long Duffy will stay in the job, or who might be next in line. What's clear is that this reshuffling signals a new direction for NASA, in line with President Trump's America First in space policy. That means prioritizing U.S. leadership in space, dialing back reliance on private contractors, and keeping NASA's biggest projects under tighter presidential control. As interim chief, Sean Duffy faces a demanding road ahead, advancing headline missions, navigating Washington politics, and restoring momentum to a space program searching for its next chapter. For now, all eyes are on NASA as it prepares for liftoff under brand new leadership.